Okay, I think I got the power commanders and the diagnostics port and everything where it can fit without the plastic sticking out. Not positive, not gonna be able to know for sure until after I get it all together. So it's gonna be complete success, complete success, or complete failure. But it's never a complete failure because I have the nut and bolt kit coming. No matter what, I'll be able to get it back together so it can look good, still ride, so on and so forth. So let's put the lower plastic back on. Now I know I used this baby for this. Which is at 10mm top, 6mm bottom on the washer. Just keeps the two bottoms of the plastic together. So. Oops. On the other side, you can't stand that's for sure. And that's a good thing about bolts being really tight. The fiberglass kind of acts like it's been tapped. You know, tapping fiberglass would be just kind of a waste of time because threads would just pull out if you tightened it too much. So definitely need a nut and a washer, preferably a lock washer, but sport bikes don't vibrate nearly as much as like a Harley. They just shake themselves to pieces. Where you better get like red or blue Loctite for every single nut and bolt on the bike. Sport bikes vibrate. Don't get it wrong. Unless you got like a brand new one that's just taken care of immaculately and just everything done right from day one. But this bike was terribly mistreated, and it's not anymore. Now it's taken care of and will be taken care of as it should be, as it should have been from day one. But whoever had it used it just for stunting and going through traffic and stuff. I mean, I like pulling wheelies and stuff, but stoppies and burnouts and stuff. They look cool, don't get me wrong, but I'm more about track days and legitimately showing what the bike can do, is capable of, will do. All that. That's more impressive in my book. Okay, I'm 90% sure this is the bolt for this. Is it chrome or is it black? Let's see, I've got 3 bolts here. I know it's pretty dirty, I think it might. Washer, no. I'm going with, this bad boy. This is brake pattern is right. And I'm not gonna tighten them in case the bolt's wrong or whatever. Then I don't have to break out the tools and all that fun stuff, which I do love doing. Don't get me wrong. It's about efficiency. Okay. So let's get the other two bolts to hold the lower fairing, the very bottom fairing just started and snug. Then we'll make sure that all this fits underneath the side fairing. Sound good? Good. I'm glad you agree. Oh, I got it with my camera angle. Yeah, this would be a lot easier with a person filming rather than just me laying out in the driveway. It's still better than... Okay, this one needs to be wider for sure. I wonder, should I switch? It doesn't really matter because I'm getting, as long as it doesn't pull through, it does not, and it doesn't pull through, so, okay. It doesn't pull through the hole, and since I'm getting a kit to completely change all of the bolts on the fairing, the casings and everything, as long as it holds what it needs to hold in place, it'll be alright. Just snug, don't need to tighten it. Okay. Now, I don't know if I should wait to connect the bottom, because the side fairing is also involved, but I can start all of these. There's 3. This one goes here. Here's my little wrench. Again, same thing, it's so tight that it's like it's threaded, it's like it's tapped, but it's just fiberglass, so it's not that serious. Like, you over tighten it once, it's done, it's totally ripped out. Okay, again, leave it snug, but I'm gonna put my nut and washer on there. Actually, I used these for that, so just get it started. That one done. Here's another one. Okay, now I'm kind of confused because I'm pretty sure this one goes here. Yeah, because there's an under tray or a front tray plastic that like directs wind at the radiator. So of course I didn't put that on because I knew I was gonna have to do this because the front fairing matching up with the nose was just driving me nuts. Unacceptable. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it right. And I'm doing it, so I'm gonna do it right. Anybody who knows me or is starting to watch my content, my absolutely favorite YouTuber is not Whistling Diesel. Okay. Yeah, it costs a lot of money and stuff to destructing things for content and then selling the parts to fans to sort of get over, not sort of, to get over, is like nothing compared to what my favorite YouTuber Matt Armstrong does. He takes crash damaged exotics all the way up to a Bugatti now and puts them back on the road a lot of times better than new. Well, not better than new. No, yeah, better than new. Okay, perfect example. Brand new, limited edition Bugatti, and one of the weak points on the car is where the engine, the W16, attaches to the transmission, and rather than just weld it, Matt had a piece, the piece that's the weak point, completely CNC machined, way stronger, more durable, out of billet aluminum rather than just TIG welding the crack. It seems to be a common problem on those exactly Bugattis, on those exact Bugattis. Can't speak for shit tonight, I'm sorry. Okay. Time for a test fit. Find out if my packing will hide, not hide, but fit. Okay, let's try to leave everything close enough to reach. Okay, don't need these anymore. Oh shit, clips to pull out. Okay, I know I have it right, so gotta see if all this beautiful goods, this, it's okay, it can be tucked in later, so. There's my other, there she goes. There's a clip, I'm glad I put that clip back on. Wait a minute, that goes on the outside. Ooh, that's, oh, that's good, some plastic. Just took that away. That goes there, that goes there. Stuff goes on the outside. I guess I probably could have just used Perplexity and see if I could have just cut the power commander out, but I don't know who tuned it or anything, but it's got tons of bottom end and top end torque. So whatever tune they have on the bike, I'm very currently happy with. I'm sure that will change once I start doing track days, but having lots of bottom and mid-end torque, especially on a daily rider, is just dope. So if I'm on the freeway and a vehicle's in the fast lane, but they're barely going the speed limit or even 5 miles and over, 5 miles over, even if I'm in 6th gear, I don't have to drop a gear, I can just zip on by. No problems, no questions. Well, there might be questions asked by whoever I pass, but definitely no horsepower issues, because the tune is perfect for daily riding. And I'm a daily rider. Even yesterday when it rained like crazy, first puddle I hit, soaking wet. Didn't bother me, it was dry by, I don't know the exact time, but very early, so no sweat. This is where 2 sets of hands would really come in handy, but I don't have 2 sets of hands. There's that. I'll put that last note on me too. Before I go any further. very confident that they will. Let's kick this up. Okay. Let's cross your fingers, eh? I hope you can see. I hope I didn't turn the camera off. But if I did, whatever. Do it for me, but I can do it for me and build my channel. I'll do both. Okay. So far, so semi-good. I don't know. Well, that's okay because I have to make that. That's a good thing. Let's put this baby back in place. This is the little shit clips that I talked about. That when they're warm and like new, all that good jive. I can see they're handy for like production and whatnot. When they're second, third hand, fourth hand, who knows? They suck. But this one so far seems to be alright. Okay. Where's that big Torx? Please just tell me it's close. Where's the first? It's back there. Okay. Let's use some kind of smart ingenuity here. Small screwdriver. Doesn't fly off. Hold it in place. All these are going to be replaced by beautiful color coded bolts, but for now I got to use the whole garbage, so that's what I have to do. That's what I have to do. Okay, there's the big Torx. Did I leave it out? Did I put it away? Not gonna fall off. Big Torx. Okay. First sign is pointing to good. First I have a bunch more bolts to go. I think I'm going to tackle the very biggest and worst, not biggest and the biggest and the hardest first. And that's getting the front end so it can be all tidied up nice. So I know I need my bolt, ratchet, Phillips head screw, small and black. I know it's right here close because I just saw it. There she blows. No. That's a push clip. Just saw it, so where did it go? Actually, no, I'm gonna need it, but still do. Okay, it's gonna be tight, but I'm extremely confident that it's going to fit correctly. But I need to find that screw or another one because I think there's more in the kit. This is the casing. It's basically an oh shit clip, but with a Phillips head. So I'll give myself 15 seconds to find it, and if not, I'll go to the kit and use another one until the whole new kit comes. Then I'm gravy. Don't see it, so right back. There she is. this is exactly. Okay, this is a Phillips head. Well, I call it an O-ship clip. O-ship clip because usually you have to pop these out the sides. This just pushes in, then when you run the screw, it gets wider, and that's your fastener. So let's get this front end clipped in place. Get the Phillips head ready. It's right here, and screwdriver. Wish I brought my really good screwdriver home, but I didn't, so use what I got. That reminds me, I gotta keep this plastic on the outside. Exactly where the very front nose of the bike needs to go. So as long as this baby does what it's supposed to, then we're getting there. And then there's an extra, like I said, there's an extra piece of plastic that is designed to pull all the air that the nose sucks in and push it over the radiator. And I will install that. Or I might even wait until I get the bolt kit. We'll see. I don't know what time it is. I don't really care. Now, because this is plastic, just like barely hand tight is perfect in my opinion. But no, that's correct because it's just plastic. Like torque wrenches are made so that you don't over torque things, because people will just over torque the living shit out of every nut and bolt in a car, unless it's like head bolts or something major, like major beyond. Okay, we're tight, but what's it? Tighten the back ones. Because then your horse comes to wear just those. And when I get the new bolts, I'll have to reconfigure how and what all of it is. Not all of it, just put new bolts, new fasteners. It's actually not difficult, but I need everything to fit in there. I can deal with a little gap here, that I can't. That's like a got horrible body lines on a Ferrari. This costs way less, but in my mind, And being that it is faster than most Ferraris, if not all, it's important that the body lines, especially on a sport bike, which are the sexiest thing in the world to me, are right. So aerodynamics and power to weight make it fast. So I know that tiny little piece of plastic sitting out is not gonna like detune it, or you're not gonna lose so much horsepower that you feel like you're riding a 400 RR or nothing. But regardless, I want it done right, so I'm gonna do it right. Okay. This baby bolts to here. This has got to be the clip. Sure is. Guess that needs a clip. It does not. Once you tighten them, the clips get too loose or they get too tight to even fit on the plastic that you're bolting to the plastic. So usually you're gonna use a screwdriver or something to open them up. But my hands are feeling very strong right now, so never know. It's not a problem. Screwdriver. Open the clip a little bit more so it fits where it needs to bolt to the plastic. Now luckily the kit that I just ordered on eBay comes with all this shit, so looks like I can go easier from up here. And that's backwards, that's not. Goes the second one. No, it's gotta be. Okay, just gotta figure out how to get it on right. It's not the right clip. I need a bolt with a nut. I don't know where that goes. That clip probably goes down there. We can just use a nut and a bolt, or a smaller clip. Okay, as long as the thread is right, I'm just going to use a nut and a washer. Being that I got a whole new set of good clips that are made exactly for these plastics and whatnot. So just be the right thread pattern, which 90% sure it is, unless it's some Chinese off-made crap. this right? Okay. So, simple. Partially simple. Knowing it works and getting it to work is two different things, but Lord knows I've gotten much harder bolts. Should I put this? I 100% should put the washer on the face so they don't screw up the look of the plastics. Actually, not too bad. See, if that was tighter where I could use it, like I was saying, to tap it, it'd make it even easier, but if it was easy, everyone would do it. Notice I'm cool as a cucumber. So I actually enjoy this. Yeah, I know, a little bit sick, but excuse me, nut. This is going to be a bit more difficult. Only because I'm going to have to do it left-handed. But clearly not impossible. Okay, looks like it's started. Okay, let's find out. Nope. It's a small one, good. Here's my see, I feel like the threads are even coming through yet. Barely. Okay. Let the threads come through, which will loosen the holes. Now I'll sneak my nut on the back. Oh, baby. Where's that screwdriver? If this was the other side, it'd be much easier because I'm right-handed. Doing this with my non-dominant hand. But I can feel the threads coming through the nut, so success on that so far. Far from done. Oop, there's another one. Okay. Now I can just hold the nut and switch to my dominant hand. Again, no need to over-tighten it, all going to be changed. I'm going to wash it behind this because I don't want to protect the plastic. And I gotta take it off and still add extra stuff. Oh, not that. Oh, there's the screw from the stupid thing. Gonna get this silly thing started fast. It came off because I want a washer behind it so I don't completely destroy the plastics that I'm trying to save. That would be counterproductive. I say plastics, but they're fiberglass. Fiberglass, carbon fiber mix. It's okay, that's loose, no problem. Okay, this one I definitely need the clip for because it just won't go without it. And I could use a bolt. No, actually I gotta use a bolt. And it needs to be nope. Okay. We've got the bolt and a nut. Now a washer. So this is the bolt that's actually designed for this because it's recessed. But being that I'm going to change it anyway, let me just get it on with the washer. Yeah, I use the recessed one for that baby. fix it. Just keep the vacuum line off of the hot ass radiator. Because if you've ever ridden a sport bike that's got a lot of miles, you know for a fact you set it alight for a while. Unless it's like a brand new bike. If you're not moving, that thing is running hot. Okay, what happened guys? Box end. It's an 8 or 10. I'm pretty sure it's 10. Feels like an 8. It's 10, of course. Over torque it, under torque it. Well, okay. Time for the most difficult part of the entire job: getting all this shit to fit and still squeeze. Okay, that's all I know. That's good stuff. So I was gonna use this recessed one. Just this baby. That's not a problem. Getting all that with just two hands is going to be freaking not mission impossible. Mission very difficult, I guess. Be a good term. Yes, stuff is already getting in the way. Time to do it right. There's the big torques. Okay, so like, this is 100% unforeseeable, especially with aftermarket stuff. So the control, it's a, I don't know if it's a diagnostics port, just some big clunky plug-in is 100% keeping the fairing from where it needs to be. It's because if the back won't tie up like it needs to, there's no chance at all with the front. So okay, there's room to maybe just let it float. So you're ready to see if that's there. Will that go there? There's also a bunch of room. All we can do is try. Screwdriver that has actually get it started. see now that moved that piece. Slides up super easy. Praying that the top will do the same thing. Then when I get my new bolt kit, it'll just be 1, 2, 3. Well, nothing's 1, 2, 3, but it'll be, I know where everything goes. Just replace it, snug it, keep the new pretty fasteners on. Again, non-dominant hand, can't see the threads. Plastic needs to be pulled forward.